All right, Tonya, rain barrels. So let me ask you this first. Why do we need to install a rain barrel?
Well, a rain barrel is a great water conservation tool. It allows you to capture all the runoff or some of the runoff coming off of your roof when it rains and save it for uses around your home, such as filling bird baths, washing your car, or my favorite way to use it, watering the plants around my yard.
Sure. Okay, now can you walk us through the process of installing a rain barrel?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
We can do that. First, I wanted to tell you how much water you can catch, if that's okay. Did you know that the average Tennessee roof has 30,000 gallons of water coming off of it every year?
That's a lot.
That's a lot of water. And this is only a 55-gallon drum, and I would say if you're going to install a rain barrel, get the largest one that you can.
Okay.
Because if you have a 1,000-square-foot roof and you get a 1-inch rain, you're going to have something like 623 gallons of water coming off of your roof.
Wow.
Of course, one rain barrel is going to service probably a quarter of your roof.
Right.
So the bigger the rain barrel, the better.
The better, right.
Absolutely.
That's a lot of water. You think about it, it comes off your roof.
It is a lot of water.
So what's our average rainfall amount here in Shelby County? Would you know
47 inches in Tennessee is our average rainfall. So you're going to have a lot of water. You'd be surprised. I have a rain barrel at my house. It's very similar to this that I put together. And I'm telling you, 5 minutes, it's full in a rain. Yeah, so it catches the water fast.
Yeah, because we have some pretty violent rain events. And, you know, the rain comes down pretty tough here.
Yeah, yeah. Wow, and, you know, actually, the problem would be when you know we're going to have a lot of rain coming, you want to open up the spigot on the bottom and maybe use a ooze hose or a water hose to direct the water away from your foundation, because this will fill up so fast that you'll have more than you can handle. Sometimes we know that we're going to have a large rain event, and sometimes we don't. So that's a good thing to do too.
Okay, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Okay.
So to get our rain barrel going, first you have to have the barrel, a nice food grade barrel, a good quality, and then you have to cut the hole in the top. I would say at least a 4-inch hole. You can use a hacksaw or something like that to do it, or you can buy this hole saw bit that goes onto your electric drill. Mr. Dennison is going to be our tool person today, our assistant, and he is going to drill our holes. But this is going to be the hole where the gutter is going to be directed.
Okay.
So,
is that tool guy?
Go ahead.
Are we ready?
I think so. If you want to cut our hole.
All right. We got power. Let's see. I'm probably going to turn around here. And I'm going to put my glasses on.
Put your glasses on, that's right.
For safety, and I can actually see now. Voila.
All right. How about that?
Great job.
How about that?
That circle is as straight as the line that was laid there.
How about that?
That is awesome. All right, so to finish that off, one thing you would need to do is get a piece of metal mesh and just cut a little piece with 10 snips, which is super easy to do at home, and then just screw it down, because this is going to keep things like leaves and acorns and all that stuff that's coming off your roof, keep it out of your barrel. So you want a way to filter the water that's coming out. The next thing that we need to do is put in our hose bib, and this is a 3/4 inch spigot hose bib. But you have to use a 1-inch drill bit to drill the hole, because you have to have a little room to get it in there. And you can use Teflon tape to make it watertight. So you just wrap your little Teflon tape around the threads there and then thread it in after the hole is drilled out. You're going to put your hole on the opposite side of where your downspout's going to go here. So. And you want your spigot to be maybe 3 or 4 inches off of the bottom so that you can get your watering bucket or your watering can under there. Now, a rain barrel this size is not going to have enough water pressure to run like a hose. You're not going to walk around your yard with a hose, watering stuff like this. This is mostly for hand watering and things like that. So, you want me to mark the spot?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to say maybe there.
X marks the spot.
Okay.
All right.
I may need some help holding this, Chris.
Yeah, we can do that. So where you want to hold that, huh?
See what we got here. Voila.
All right.
Wonderful. Now we're ready to put in our spigot.
So just put Teflon tape around it?
You can also use caulk instead of the
That's right.
Teflon tape.
I'm not a plumber.
That'd be good. Well, you look like you might have done it a time or two.
Now let's see what happens, huh?
I will see.
Put it that way? One more?
Yeah, it'll go, I think.
Won't work, will it?
No.
Right there?
All right.
How about that?
All
That's a
right.
great job.
Good deal.
Let's set it up.
Thank you so much. Mr. D is handier with tools than I am.
Oh, he's good.
So there we go. It's all we would have to do is add the mesh to the top, and then for your gutter, you're going to want to make sure that you get it's a flexible piece that connects the downspout to aim it over your hole. You may be wondering, well, what about mosquitoes?
Right.
If I have standing water in my yard when I have mosquitoes. And you will have mosquito larvae in your rain barrel, but
Yes,
they make
you
a
will.
product for that. It's called mosquito dunks. And they contain BT, which is an organic pesticide. And it's totally safe. You can still use the water for your bird baths. Your cat or dog can drink out of the water. It won't hurt anything but your mosquito larvae, but it kills mosquito larvae. And you're probably wondering, after I screw down that mesh screen, how am I going to get this in here? These are very crumbly, so you just take maybe half a dunk and crumble some in there, and that's all you have to do to keep the mosquitoes out of your rain barrel.
Okay.
And then the last thing I wanted to make sure I told you, you're going to want to raise your barrel off the ground, because the higher off the ground, the better the water pressure you're going to have. Now this thing's going to be
Set it on
heavy
something
when
like
it's
that?
full. You want to use like concrete cinder blocks. That's what I've got mine on at home. And make sure it's level, make sure it's secure, because when this thing is full, the water's very heavy. It's going to
Yeah.
weigh about 450, 460 pounds.
Wow.
So make sure that you think about if you have small children and
A small pets.
yes,
Yeah.
that they can't knock it over.
Right. All right. So this is our rain barrel.
Yeah.
And actually, you could probably paint this if you wanted to.
Oh, yeah, a lot of
Put some
people do.
design on it or something like that. I think it'd be pretty neat.
It'll be camouflage, you know?
Or camouflage.
Yeah, you could, yeah. And you know, if you're worried about it being an eyesore, big plastic barrel, put it in the backyard, you know, around the back of the house, and let it serve as a fourth of your roof back there. So.
All right, Tonya. And Mr. D,
Yeah,
our tour
thank
guy,
you.
we definitely appreciate that demonstration. I hope the folks appreciate that as well. All right. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please click the subscribe button below.